Now, this video wasn't planned to air. In fact, I initially started playing around, having fun, and just experimenting with my filming. But about halfway through the shoot, I decided to, well, make a full video out of it. So a few weeks ago, I released a poll about whether or not I should release this Tomahawk video. Now, for context, there's currently some fire going on in the LA area that's prevented me from filming new content. So I decided to post this lost episode that I filmed last December. This way, I don't go for too long without releasing new content. I want to wish everybody a happy 2025, and I wish you the best of happiness and full of delicious food. And for those living in the LA area, please stay safe, and let's continue taking care of each other. I started by lighting up some leftover charcoal. Now, if you've never done this before and you're the type to just throw it away, don't do that. Lighting up some leftover charcoal, there's just nothing wrong with that. Now, I used a grill gun to light up the torch, and then that's when I came to my second realization, which was this is not going to be very helpful to people because, well, many people don't own one. I also wanted to show how to clean the dirty grates after a cook, but the one issue was the grate really wasn't that dirty. It was kind of like flossing after eating soup, just probably not necessary. And after the charcoal was lit, I put the grate on, gave it a quick torch, and then started scraping. Now there was a lot of leftover charcoal and it seemed kind of a shame to let it go to waste. And it was around this time that I decided to just grill up a tomahawk. Now I planned to cook this the next day and it really felt like I was opening my presents before Christmas. But with this tomahawk, I don't think Santa's going to be that upset. For the tomahawk prep, I give it a little oil and then placed in some hardcore carnivore seasoning on it. I've been using this seasoning a lot this year. It's a really big jar, so I'm sure I'm going to be using it on my retirement meals. I just really don't want it to go to waste. It's pretty good seasoning though. Yeah, the color's a little weird, but it's good. It's basically salt, pepper, and garlic, and I really recommend it on any beef when you're cooking low and slow because it creates an awesome bark. It's really dark though, so it's definitely going to absorb any light around you. As you can see, I'm not using a prep table, so it's a little awkward. And by little, I mean like very awkward. I place this seasoned side down and then season the top. Here's me awkwardly putting on some gloves. If the glove don't fit, you must, well, you know the rest. I like placing in cotton gloves underneath the nitro gloves. It's not 100% heat proof. In fact, you really shouldn't be getting so close to the fire like I am. This glove setup is not really ideal to get so close to the fire, but it works really great when you're handling the meat and slicing it, or pulling it. It's not really intended to get this close to the fire. I could definitely feel the heat when I flipped, and I tried to sear the sides. Now here, I'm not really paying any attention to time. I'm just flipping and rotating until, well, I'm happy with the sear, just as long as it looks good. Now this cook isn't so bad. I got to play around with the 26-inch Weber kettle. I got this grill this year, and in case you don't know, the 26-inch is huge, but it was also around this time that I had more regrets. I wish I had more food to put on. Now forget this steak, I could probably cook an entire cow on it. The tomahawk is thick, so I'm going to need to put it over to the indirect side to finish cooking. Now to monitor temperatures. I decided to go wireless and use a ThermoPro temp spike. I'm really digging this thermometer. I didn't think I'd like getting rid of the wires so much. Now about halfway through the cook, I realized the leftover charcoal wasn't enough, so I dropped in more fresh charcoal. At this point, I'm really working against myself. I mean, wasn't the whole point to get rid of the leftover charcoal? Why am I making more? It's like the movie Groundhog Day all over again. Anyways, the steak is done and it's time to remove. I removed it at 130, but I kept the thermometer on. I wanted to demonstrate carry overheat. It went up to 136 degrees Fahrenheit. I really should demonstrate this more often in my cooks because carry overheat is, well, it's kind of a big deal. Luckily, I did turn the camera on for a little quick taste test. Checking my audio right quick. All right, audio is running. Ooh, tomahawk steak, it smells delicious. Now I thought about, your standard slicing it and then, get that really awesome picture at the end. But you know what? Sometimes us content creators got to let loose and just get a little wild. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat this straight off the bone. I mean, this is what this handle's all about, right? This is so you could get down. So, well, here we go.
All right, this is too much fun. One more bite, I promise. Okay, so I hope that didn't cause people to tune away because, hey, it's the end of the year. You know, we're wrapping up the year and we're trying to, you know, get things fun and get excited for the next year. So hopefully that didn't turn people off. And I do not regret that at all. You should try it. You should eat that tomahawk straight off the handle because it's a lot of fun. As always, remember to hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. That was cool.